Okay, so today in maths we are learning about 2D shapes and their properties. We've learned about this before in maths, so this is just a recap to try and remember all of those shapes. So, first thing, can you remember the difference between 2D shapes and 3D shapes? Pause the video and have a little think. Okay, so 2D shapes are flat shapes. So if I get one of my 2D shapes here, you can see that it's flat. Because it is flat, it can fit inside a book. Popped it in there, look. And you can't see it because it's so flat. So if 2D shapes are flat, 3D shapes are solid, aren't they? That means that they can't fit inside a book. They're not flat. So I've got a 3D shape here, look, and you can see if I try and fit it in this book, no, it isn't flat, it is solid. It doesn't mean that 2D shapes are smaller than 3D shapes because you can get 2D shapes in all different sizes. So as you can see here, I've got a smaller 2D shape and I've got a bigger one. You can get 2D shapes even bigger. You can have huge ones. 2D shapes just means that they're flat. So I'm going to show you some 2D shapes now, and I'm just going to hold them here. And when I push them forward, I want you to tell me the name of the 2D shape. Let's see how many you can remember. It's a circle, well done. Triangle. Square. Rectangle. Oh, now this is a bit tricky for you to see on camera, so I'm going to count the sides because that might help you remember the name of this shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides. It's a hexagon. Okay, so now I've put all of those 2D shapes in this feelie bag here. Now I can't see, I'm not going to peek, but I am going to put my hand inside and have a feel. And I'm going to try and hold on to one of my 2D shapes. And I'm going to describe what I can feel. So I'm going to describe the 2D shape properties. Your job is to guess what you think the 2D shape is. Okay, so this first one has, let me feel, 1, 2, 3 corners. 3 corners. Do you have a guess yet? It also has 3 sides. Who thinks they know what this shape is? Are we ready? Let's see if you got it right. It was the triangle. Well done. Okay, let's have another feel. Oh, now this one, I can't feel any corners. And it has 1 curved edge. It goes all the way around. Have you guessed? It is a circle. Okay, next one. Oh, this next one seems to have quite a few corners and quite a few sides. I'm going to count the corners because they're easier. 4, 5, 6. Has 6 corners and 6 sides. What do you think the shape is? It is a hexagon. Well done, hexagon. Now this next one, I'm going to let you have a little peek at this one. What do you think this shape might be? Is there more than one shape that it could be? Because I've got two ideas in my head. Can you pause the video and talk about the different shapes that this could be? Have a little guess. Okay, so I can see two corners so far and I can see a flat edge. Now, I'm thinking square or rectangle. Now, I don't know because I can't see how long these sides are. If it was a rectangle, two sides would be longer than the other two. But if it was a square, all four sides would be the same. Shall we see? Yes, it was a rectangle, this one. And the last one then must be my square. Good job. Okay, next we are going to play secret maths. So I'm going to have lots of 2D shapes and I'm going to sort them between two trays. So sorting them into two groups. You have to try and guess my secret rule. I'm not going to talk, I'm not going to say anything. Remember, just like we do in class, I'm going to be silent. And then I will tell you when you can pause the video and have your guess at how I've sorted the shapes. Okay, here are my two trays for sorting. I'm going to make my two groups now. Let's see if you can guess my secret rule. Okay, there are my two groups. Pause the video and talk about what you think my secret rule is. How have I sorted these shapes? So, over in this group, I have put triangles only. And on this side, any 2D shape that is not a triangle. And that's how I've sorted them this time. Okay, ready for another one? Let's see if you can guess my secret rule this time. Okay, there are my two groups. Pause the video and see if you can guess my secret rule. So, you might have noticed that all of these shapes in this group have something in common. Can you see what it is? All of these shapes have four corners and 4 sides. So I have rectangles and squares in this one. But on this side, these are the shapes that do not have 4 sides and 4 corners. Okay, so well done if you guessed my secret rule. Okay, last one. I'm going to sort some more shapes and I want you to guess the secret rule. There we are. Pause the video and see if you can guess my secret rule. Okay, so you've probably noticed that in this group we have all circles of all different sizes, and this group is any shape that isn't a circle. Now there's another little rule here. Have a look at the sides of the shapes in this group and have a look at the sides of my circles. What is different about them? Okay, so my circles all in this group have curved sides, curved edges. But in this group here, all of these shapes, so I've got my triangle, hexagon, rectangle and square, they all have straight sides. So there's 2 different ways for this one. Okay, now you've remembered some of our 2D shapes and their properties, what I would like you to do today is to go on a 2D shape hunt. So you can do this inside your home, you can do it outside, maybe on your daily walk, it could be part of that, or you could go around your house outside and look for different 2D shapes that you spot in the environment. And when you spot them, can you take a picture of it and send it across to me, telling me what 2D shape you have found? Let's see who finds the most 2D shapes on their hunt. And then another little job, I have put on Dojo a table, and you just need to fill in the table to show me the 2D shape properties. So how many sides, how many corners. Okay, good luck.